Hello, I'm Toycat, and welcome back to another video. Today I have some more battle gameplay to share with you all, and I wanted to use this video as an opportunity to answer a question I get a whole bunch on every single one of these battle gameplay videos, which is, Toycat, how exactly are you playing battle if it doesn't come out until June? And the simple answer to that question is it hasn't come out yet, I don't have it, I'm still waiting for the update just like all of you, I'm very excited by the way, but Microsoft did invite me to a pre-release event, so this is where they invited a bunch of press, news people, and somehow myself, just to play the game and kind of understand it, so they could have announcement articles, or in my case videos, ready for when the announcement actually went live on last Thursday. So yeah, with that said, today's video isn't going to be focusing on that pre-release event, but it is more focused on the fact that beta Minecraft content, this is the first time we've seen it, and it might be something coming to the future a bit more based on some information I've kind of seen based on this single event. So yeah, hopefully you'll do enjoy the video talking about how Minecraft console might be getting betas for stuff like the Pocket Edition and PC does. If you do like it, like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot, and lets me know you do like the idea for beta on console, and it means that if anyone from Microsoft or 4J or whoever has the decision-making power sees this video, it lets them know that you do want to try stuff out before it comes out. And I think with minigames this is especially true, because the thing about, the PC and Pocket Edition versions that make them able to have betas and not the console is that they kind of have an opt-in system if you want to try out new content. And there's a chance that by playing a snapshot or by playing a Pocket Edition beta, you are going to, break your worlds, but you're aware of that and you've signed into the beta, it's fine. They can't do that system on console because one, they'd have to update the game every week, which is really tricky given the certification process, but two, there's the system of like, wait, what if you update a feature and then it's broken? If it's in development, you can't really blame yourself, but if people can't not update to it, then that creates a problem. So that means that, having real update content, like for instance the 1.9 beta on console, wouldn't really make too much sense in future. However, something that does make a lot of sense to do in beta form is, the Hunger Games, or Battle, or whatever we call it, or any form of minigame, because they're entirely separate to the rest of the game. So that's why I presume that this was the very first beta they've done anything with, like they invited press to play it in this particular case. Even though it was just 8 people, they still got a bunch of feedback before the thing actually was finished development. Like I said, it's finishing development in the coming days, which means that, really big fall off the edge there, but yeah, even because it's finishing development in the next few days, that means that, they were in the last few stages, they can make some final changes based on what we did, and just from 8 people seeing it, I could see all the developers like keenly watching us and being like, oh, wow, these people are playing the game like this, or like this. And I thought it was so cool for that reason that just 8 people playing the game could give them so much feedback, and it made me think, what if, like, 1 million people played the game? Because Minecraft console has a massive user base, why not get, 1 million of them playing, 5 million of them playing, 10 million people of them playing, and imagine how much more feedback that can give them than just 8 people. Because if they learn so much from 8, imagine how much you can learn from more than that. Also, I was so close to death before this pork chop, and look, it's not going too well for me right now. But yeah, basically, if you got, everyone on Minecraft console having access to the beta and having some way to opt in within the game, you could do a really cool system where people can try out minigames before they're out and kind of get an in-development thing, which is something I think they'll be doing in the future based on what I read in the Guardian article. So yeah, one of the guys from the Guardian, Keith Stewart, was actually one of the 8 people at the event. Again, I have no idea how they pick people, it was very bizarre, but yeah, at the event, he was there and he did an article on it, and some of the information he got from the developers was quite interesting, because they did actually mention that this has been in development for a year now, and that actually fits into something they told me, because they were very clear to me, and they said this is something that's been in development for a while, and also the next update is still in development by a separate team, and that, or at the same time by the same team maybe, but yeah, basically the update and this are at the same in development at the same time. So presumably the update is 1.9 for consoles, which makes me think that there's kind of 2 separate teams now on Minecraft console. There's the team making the big updates, TU31 1.8, and then there's a team working on minigames, because they have said they want to work on minigames in future, but clearly it takes a long time to get this stuff done, and that makes me think that if they are doing, a minigame every 6 months, every 12 months, then not 20 of the update, they are going to have a separate team. Anyway, why does that fit into the whole beta system then? Well, that means that what can happen is just before an update releases, they can test out a minigame by, bringing out an update which just has kind of a beta version which you have to opt into, and you can kind of try out minigames before they're probably done with, like, let's say 1 map, and that means they can get a whole bunch of data and then they can release it to people. Again, this is kind of, taking their one thing and going a bit further, but at the very least what we can assume from this is that updates are going to be launched in kind of 2 separate tiers, maybe together, maybe separately. There's going to be minigame updates, and there's going to be big updates. I decided to fall off to my death rather than starve to death. I think it was a noble decision right there. But yeah, what I think they're going to do is they're going to decide that, yeah, what we can do is we're going to have 2 separate tiers of updates. There's going to be I decided to go down here too. We're going to have the sorts of updates where, it's going to be mostly focused on update, and there's going to be updates which are mostly about minigames. Minigame updates can be tested very well because they're entirely isolated and they give them so much feedback, and I think, yeah, Minecraft console minigames are the perfect opportunity to do beta updates for console. I don't think, beta 1.9 is a thing that can happen, but I think whatever minigame they trial next, they should do an open beta. Because as much as I loved going to the Microsoft HQ and somehow, you know, being one of the exclusive people to play this, I think it is kind of weird when there's only 8 people in the world that have played the thing, and I think, you know, a cooler system could just be, yeah, have an open beta. It's an update, everyone gets downloaded, but you have to like opt in within the game, and then you can just play minigames with people that also want to try out the beta stuff before it's probably done. I think that'd be a cool idea. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and with a like rating. Otherwise, share the video if you really liked it, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you all in the next video. So thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.